All right, everyone. Big box sitting here. My full containment handguards. And got this cool Tusk sticker with it. So step one is going to be put this sticker on. And then we'll start with the installation. All right, step one's complete. There's that sticker. So we're going to start by removing these bolts and taking the factory Honda ones off. Just be sure when you take this bolt out, because these hold your levers on too, that you don't let any brake fluid out of your lever. I don't think that's much of an issue, but just be careful. Should be a 10 millimeter, and it is. Okay, so I wanted to see what I was working with, so I cut this here. They're telling me to loosen this up, slide it out, and cut about 1/8 of an inch off. So I cut this. I just wanted to see what was in there, and I'm going to have to do that. So I got a hacksaw, and I'm going to cut that off. Loosen up your throttle. 2 screws back here. I got one loose already. Slide it off. Tighten it back up. And then I'm going to take my razor knife, cut that, then I'll take my hacksaw and cut it off. Try not to cut yourself doing this. A dull knife's worse than a sharp knife. And this is so your throttle doesn't catch on your handguard. And then I'm just going to expose a little bit more here. And then basically all you're doing is cutting this very end off so it can slide in a little bit further. Alright, I got my handy dandy hacksaw here. And you can see where that is, and it's about 1/8 of an inch. Definitely not getting the straightest cut. Okay. Throw that in the trash, throw that down. Wipe that up. Okay, loosen that back up. And then there you go, you can expose your throttle, or the end of your throttle, handlebars. Oh my lord. You can expose the end of your handlebars there. Now I'm not going to tighten any of this up until I get the bars on. I can get everything positioned. It seems like my brake lever is going to have to move over a little bit too, so I can swing down my kill switch, which is fine. So we're going to start doing that. Okay, so this is the part that goes into your handlebars, and it is tapered, and then there's slots down in here that allow that to open up and expand inside your handlebars. You have to put it on this first, because if you don't, you could lose that down your handlebars. And it just slides in. Okay, Just like that. Okay, so I had to do some messing around off camera just to get these things to fit good. I had to use the left side on the right side, which isn't a big deal, but it wouldn't work the other way. So, I mean, these things are kind of a universal setup. So just keep that in mind that, you know, your bars, everybody's bars are different. And just position them where it works the best for you. So. This is all 5mm Allen heads. And like I said, I'm going to have to figure out where I want everything to be when I'm on the bike. Yeah, that feels pretty good there. Snug everything up. I'm going to jump up on the bike and figure everything out. Okay, now that I started on the hard side, it's time for the easy side. Same process, just cut this stuff out of here. Do a better job of I think there's some glue or something in here holding this thing up. See that down in there? Handy dandy rubber mallet here. Okay. I'm going to have to loosen up my clutch lever so I can slide that in some. That is a Phillips. Ooh, which is tight. Very, very tight. There we go. Well, I did not want that coming undone, huh? Alright, now that's done, then you can put your bar clamp on. And you might have to mess with some of your lines here. take some adjustment, getting it exactly where you want it. And be picky doing this, because like you really want this set up the way that you want it set up. And then just make sure nothing binds, nothing hits when you turn your bars, which everything's connected to your bars, so it shouldn't. And then you're done. All done. I'll reinstall my fancy zip ties there. Oh yeah, everything feels good. Everything is in a good location for me. These things are really going to come in handy if I lay the bike down. I won't break any of my clutch levers or brake levers. I won't break my throttle, which is a big deal. A lot of times you wreck and you break the throttle and it won't turn correctly. So at least now, that shouldn't break as easily. So stay tuned, and we'll be doing some other modifications to it here coming up. Thank you.